to Chatterbox
AM.
Thank you once again for tuning in and so subscribing and joining us on this journey. So we are continuing.
Yeah, you want to cut that.
We are We are continuing with the relationship series, and so we are coming back to you with another one.
Relationship 101.
Relationship 101. So this time we are talking about the time when you bring home or you introduce your new boo to your friends, to your family, whoever, and it just doesn't go according to plan. They actually don't like it.
Yeah, we're talking about things like, you know, when your parents are introduced to that person that you kind of love or you like, or you're looking to go that extra mile with, and they're just like, I know that some parents, well, especially my parent, she's very peculiar the way she comes to you on a sly.
Oh, and she's a sly.
She's a sly. I mean, she'll be in your face and she'll smile up with you and she'll be cool with whoever I'm with, and she'll be like, yeah, how you doing? I was like, yeah, you're lovely. Oh, and then afterwards she'll go, no.
Oh, yeah.
Or she'll go, okay, that one's a nice one. I like her. She's quite, you know, and then she'll give me the debrief. Thanks, Mom. She'll give me the debrief on what she feels, whether they're quite a nice person, up, you know, the way they behave, what kind of things that are a concern, or something that she's concerned about, and she'll be like, oh, I'm concerned about this little issue. Maybe, you know, she needs to fix that. You know, maybe there's something there why she does that.
Well, my mom, I think my mom's slightly different.
Oof.
She wouldn't put on that front, as in she just doesn't have that decorum to
I know your mom, that's why.
to be like, oh, hi, no. If she doesn't like
she
you,
don't like you,
then she's not really going to give you much in conversation or anything. Yeah, in fact that's widespread across my family. Like, if my mom is not as bad as one of my aunties who lives in Barbados, and even though she's not that she doesn't like her, it's just how she comes across. She's just like, oh, thanks, auntie.
If you're listening, auntie.
So yeah, you probably will be. If you will be watching this, you know who you are, and cause you know who I'm talking about. I haven't brought home that many parts really.
Have you brought anyone? I
have.
Oh wow. What stage would you bring someone home?
When it's serious between the both of us, when I know that it's going somewhere, we've established that we are in a relationship, and I feel comfortable enough that
they're not a psycho.
Yeah, that he's not going to. This is not a fun thing, or that he's serious as well. He's actually committed in this relationship. So because my family mean a lot to me, and also it's just as much, even if it doesn't work out, it's not only myself that's going to go through it all, but then my family, and if my mum or sister, whoever really does take to this person, it's like it doesn't work out, and then it's like,
I miss what's his name, and
well, to be honest with you, my family, whenever it hasn't worked out, my family have not ever uttered I miss that person. They probably are like, that good for nothing person. I'm glad he's gone, you know. You can do so much better, kind of thing. They've never been that one to be like, like, I really miss
my family is completely opposite to yours.
Really? I wonder if it's a female-male thing.
I think it's a female-male thing. There have been my family where they were like, oh, I miss her. She was such a nice young... And I'm like, sorry? Like, why are you telling me this?
No,
I think we broke up ages ago. Can you
can you 3 years ago.
Can you let it go, boo? Let it go.
You know what? I don't think my family have never, or friends or anyone like that, have never said, oh, I don't like that guy, or who you're dating, blah blah. It's never been like that. It's always been after it doesn't work out. They're like, I knew it.
Oh my god! You know what I hate? I actually legit hate that. I hate when people do, and I'm telling you out there, anybody that sees me with anybody, don't come to me after it's done and tell me what you think you saw.
I knew she was not good for you.
It really gets up my sleeve. It gets
yeah.
up. It's
like,
a
so
pet
why
peeve.
are you saying
It's a
it?
pet
In fact,
peeve.
before, not even why didn't you
Why
say
didn't
it?
you
When
warn
we were
me?
together.
Why didn't you warn
No,
me?
but when we were together, it's like, oh yeah, you guys make such a good couple. Oh, he's so lovely. He's so lovely. And
You guys look good
it's
together.
Like, yeah.
And then all of a sudden they just backstab the person.
I know, it's like,
You're evil.
I knew she wasn't any good. I just knew it. There was something about him that
She weren't good for you.
Yeah. He's sly, and yeah.
Didn't you see the signs? Didn't you see the signs? And then all of a sudden they start coming with about 10 different signs
Yeah.
that they saw that you obviously clearly didn't see, and they start to add up all the signs. You're like, oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. And you're like, then they're like, oh, did you see all the signs? Those were all the signs. And you're like,
well, maybe there's that
so why didn't
side.
you tell me?
There's that side where they probably didn't want to get in your business.
And this is another thing. You know, in my opinion, I just think everyone's gonna be involved in your whatever relationship that you not involved in it per se, because it's just you and that person that should be in your relationship and nobody else. But however, your friends are going to have an impact on you. So they're going to be involved in your life.
Yeah.
That whatever life you build together, they will have an involvement in it. So if they already don't like her, God is going to be difficult for you.
And it's going to be very difficult. And that's another reason why I do like to, show the person who I'm seeing, who I'm dating, my friends and family, because I want them to scan him and let me know. Just like, okay, is there anything
is
that
suspect?
pops up?
Do we need to question these areas?
Yeah, it has to happen. And
questions that I need to raise.
And so I will hold them accountable. If it doesn't work out.
Did you not see? Did you not foresee?
The sign?
Oh my God! Did you pray? Did you stop to pray this morning?
Gosh, where's your discernment? Goodness. But so it does work both ways. But yeah, I haven't thankfully been in a situation where I'm currently seeing someone and my family or friends doesn't like them.
Yeah, I've been in situations where my friends haven't liked my exes.
I don't think I remember a situation many moons ago, and I'm sure I have voiced my opinion mildly to you before.
Oh, yeah, you have.
And it went.
Melissa,
fell on deaf ears.
Melissa
really.
did voice her opinion to me.
I did.
And to be honest, when you're in a relationship, people don't. You're oblivious to hear. You're oblivious to hear. When you're in love with someone, it's very hard for you to get through to someone. So let me tell you how to get through to someone.
How would you get through to someone?
Punch him in the face.
No, I honestly, hands down, don't think that anyone is going to listen to anyone.
No, when they're in love.
When they're in love, even if there are signs.
When you get emotionally invested with someone, you realize that once you're emotionally invested, you better know that it's going to be very hard for you to see the signals or the signs in the middle of that emotional investment. So you have to understand, once you've got to that stage, make sure that you understand that you're gone. If anybody says to you tomorrow, that person is not right, you ain't going to hear a living testament of what they say, because as far as you're concerned, she is creme de la creme and she is amazing and incredible. So how do you get through to someone when they're at that stage?
But would you have listened to them? Wouldn't you not thought?
I mean, if more than one person came to you to tell you that something's wrong in your relationship, I mean, I have no choice but to listen.
I know,
right?
but being in a situation where your family members or friends don't like your partner who you're seeing. Now, I suppose it does, as you mentioned, it does depend on what their reasons are and why they're saying this, because it could be a situation where they probably just don't necessarily know him or her too well, and they're just getting one side of the story, and it could have been their bad day or something like that. But then there are situations where it's probably just the early signs, and it's just like
wake up.
Yeah, kind of wake up kind of thing, and you just have to really be smart about it, because whatever they are saying, especially if it's something so concerning that they feel they have to voice it, you more than likely would have noticed it yourself or felt some kind of way, an uneasy sort of feeling, and you should always trust your instinct, always, and not just necessarily trust your instincts to make harsh decisions like, I'm going to dump you now because my instincts are telling me I gotta run. Not necessarily, but definitely keep that in your mind, and definitely use that when you are making decisions,
Right.
when you're trying to see how things go, or if you want a relationship to develop, but definitely don't ignore it. Definitely don't try and think, oh, I'm being silly, or brush it under the carpet. No. How important is it for you at the stage in your relationship, or what stage is it at your relationship where you think it's important that they should meet your lady
friend?
Your lady friend.
Oh yeah, lady friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, lady friend. By the time that I feel that I'm serious about that person, 'cause I don't need to waste your time meeting.
So even your friends?
Even though we're friends.
No. Even your friends, even your guy friends.
Even my guy friends, like.
Just so that they can.
I would tell them about.
Just so
the
that they
person.
can
I'll tell
not
about
suss
the
her out,
person.
but.
I'll tell them about the person, but I think I don't need to meet everybody that I think may be a potential. I want you to meet the person who I feel that's gonna be that wife. So I'm not gonna bring anybody to you to waste time. I want to bring the right person to you so that you know that I mean business.
I would definitely want my friends and my family to tell me if they feel if they sense something about the person I'm seeing, or they don't necessarily take to them or anything like that. I definitely would like them to tell me, because I would most definitely take that on board, especially if it's a case where, because I'm very cautious, like I've been hurt before, who hasn't, but it's a case where I don't want that to happen again. And so before, and that's why before it used to be when I had less heartbreaks, before it would be a case where he ain't meeting my friends or family until like months, years to come. But now that I've been hurt multiple times, it's a case where actually I want him to meet my friends. Once I obviously know this is a person, well, actually, you know what, I actually see potential. I actually see this going into a relationship kind of thing. I would want him to meet at least my friends, because if they are sensing anything that I probably missed out because I'm too deeply in love, not that I'm deeply in love, but because I'm looking at my beakers aren't working properly. Yeah,
what looks nice.
I want them to be able to
my beakers
zone in my antennas. I want them to then cover those areas that I probably was blindsided to. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if your friends and family don't necessarily like the person that you're seeing, because they are seeing what you probably haven't seen. And if you probably are getting a bit too overprotective on it, maybe there's some truth in it. I don't know.
No, there probably is truth. You're very overprotective. You go through some of these relationships, these hurt relationships, and you have to go through some of these things for a purpose.
Yeah.
And it's because it's there to, one, make you stronger, and one, for you to learn from it.
Especially if your family or friends are the ones that smile and say, hi, how you doing? It's like, no, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
What's that?
Like, what's it been like? We want to hear from you guys, and how you dealt with it as well. And any advice that you could also catch us again very soon. We can't wait to see you again.
Awesome.
And we look forward to hearing from you.
See you guys soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.